What's up guys? So you might have heard this story many times where a player is going to tell you when he was in new city, he see a player that grow very fast. He was just so much ahead of the competition. And in my many years of playing this game, I have heard this story countless time. I was just talking with a player and suddenly I get an idea. Let's talk about or let's make a list of top 3 players that grow very fast in the Mafia City universe. It's a very interesting topic, so I am going to make a video about this. I'm already making a video about this, and this list is completely based on my opinion in my many years of playing this game. What I have noticed, because I have made a lot of videos on these top players in the game, so I think I have enough data to talk about which player grow more faster. So I will be giving you top 3 players in the Mafia City universe that grow very fast. Your top 3 can be different. You can just comment in the comment section what you have as your top 3. Now let's start with number 3. So at number 3 I'm going to put Russian Tiger. Yes guys, when I just started playing this game, it was almost 1 year and there was a new option available in the game where you can see global players power ranking. At the time when I go in this feature, I remember there was only one player that I noticed. It was Russian Tiger. Russian Tiger at the time grow very fast. 1 billion power guys. He was the strongest player in the game for some time, and not a lot of players was even close to 1 billion power. Majority of the players in the game was not even 100 million power guys. I remember exactly at the time Boss was sitting around 100 million power, and Russian Tiger was the player that was already at 1 billion power. He was the strongest player in the game at that moment. I was very surprised to see how crazy power he have. Now we know that 1 billion power doesn't matter a lot. You can 1 billion power player easily with the help of Gyre and Megalodon, but at that time this was something unheard of, and I was very surprised to see this, that a player can even reach 1 billion power. And at that time it was Russian Tiger. Not just power, his stats was also very strong. He was the strongest player in the game at that moment, so I think he deserved to be at number 3. Now let's talk about number 2, and it's going to get more crazy from here. And some of you might not agree with me. If you have seen my channel videos from the beginning, you know that this is the player that was one of the most aggressive player in the game, and his name is Michael. So guys, Michael was one of my favorite players in the game at that moment. He grew very fast. I remember his battle with MC Brutal. He battled with MC Brutal many times, and at the time his clan was in a disadvantage. MC Brutal was in a more stronger clan. MC Brutal have more better stats than Michael, but while he was fighting MC Brutal, I have seen his growth guys. He was growing like crazy. Every week his stats are going to get more powerful, and he was almost as strong as MC Brutal in the end before he stopped playing this game. So he catch up to MC Brutal, who already was playing this game for some time at a very fast rate guys. If he continue like this, I think that he would be the strongest player in the game. I'm not sure how long he's going to stay the strongest player in the game, but he would have been the strongest player in the game if he continue this growth. But unfortunately he decided to leave the game, and rest is history. But at the time it was something very surprising for me to see a player growing in stats every week. Every week I get his battle reports and I see that he's growing in stats like crazy while fighting these stronger players all the time. I just think that there was nobody like Michael, or I will say very few players like Michael in the game. He grew very fast, and that's why he deserved to be at number 2. Now let's talk about number 1. Before I tell you the fastest growing player in the Mafia City, I want to clear few things. If you're thinking it's going to be Yummy or it's going to be Boss, I will tell you that Yummy and Boss, yes, they grow very fast, but they just did not grow very fast from the beginning. Yummy was already playing this game for some time, and then later he decided to speed up his growth, and that same thing with Boss as well. He was playing this game for some time. He had experience with this game, and then he decided to increase his growth, start to spend more, start to get more stronger. But he was never like from the beginning growing like crazy speed and become the strongest, one of the top players in the game. They had a stable growth rate in the beginning and then later they increased their growth rate, but it was never like from 0 to 100 from the beginning. But this player that is going to be at number 1 was 0 to 100 in just matter of days, guys. Probably you already know this player name, and it's going to be Sera, and it's well deserved, guys. He just grew to 1 billion power in matter of days. 4 to 5 days he was already sitting at 1 billion power. You can check out the videos on my channel where I made a video about him long time ago. At the time he just starting playing the game, and I was telling you there's a player in the game who grew to 1 billion power in just matter of days. And a lot of players was also calling him cheater at the time, but he was not a cheater. He just grow at crazy speed, and I think he deserved to be at number 1 spot in the game. I don't think even in the future we might see any player in the game that grow very fast or like him. Right off the bat he just put everything in his account and grow at very fast rate. There is no player like him, and probably maybe there will be no player like him, and it's too bad that we don't see him active now these days. But if he decided to come back, if he decided to join, I'm very sure that he's going to be the strongest player in the game again. So that's my top 3 fastest growing player in the game. If you have anything to add to this, if you have your top 3 fastest growing player in the game, let me know in the comment section below. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next. Peace.